Hello, this is VNews Broadcast Daily, and following are today's highlights.
Belgian Crown Prince Philip and his wife were welcomed by Vietnamese leaders on March the 12th during the 6 days official visit to Vietnam. President TRUYnh praised the virtues of Vietnamese women during a reception for delegates of the National Women's Congress. The State Bank of Vietnam officially cut the prime interest rates by 1% as from March 13.
Belgian Crown Prince Philippe and his wife are paying a 6-day visit to Vietnam. They were given an official welcome by Vice President Doan on March 12th.
Vice President Doan described the visit as an important milestone in the development of the foreign relations between Vietnam and Belgium. She affirmed Vietnam attaches importance to boosting friendship and multifaceted cooperation with Belgium, which is an important partner in the European Union. Crown Prince Philip said he was impressed by Vietnam's achievements in the national renewal process. He said the achievements have improved the country's position in the region and the world. The two sides expressed pleasure at the development of their relations in all fields, particularly in politics, diplomacy, economics, cooperative development, education and training. After the meeting, Vice President Doan and Crown Prince Philip witnessed the signing of 4 cooperative documents between the two countries. The documents included a protocol on the amendment to the Agreement on Avoidance of Double Taxation, memorandums of understanding between the two finance ministries and the two ministries of science and technology. The Belgian government also announced in a letter the provision of an additional €3 million to the €63 million credit meant for a small satellite project serving environmental observation. The same day, President TRUYnh met with the Belgian Crown Prince. He said the large number of businesses accompanying the Crown Prince reflected their interest in the Vietnamese market. The President thanked the Belgian government for putting Vietnam high on its list of official development assistance recipients. He also spoke highly of Belgium's support towards Vietnam at both regional and international forums, particularly in the negotiations on the anti-dumping tax on Vietnamese leather capsules. For his part, Crown Prince Philip affirmed Belgium will support Vietnam in information technology, transport infrastructure, environmental protection, healthcare and education. He also expressed hope that Vietnam will be a bridge to connect Belgian enterprises with other Southeast Asian countries. Also on March the 12th, as a reception for Crown Prince Philip, Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng affirmed that Vietnam will consistently consolidate the partnership with Belgium in every field. Dũng said the two governments should create favorable conditions for enterprises for both sides to meet and learn investment opportunities. The Prime Minister was pleased at the strong growth in economics and commerce ties between Vietnam and Belgium, with two-way trade turnover reaching $1.6 billion last year. On his part, Crown Prince Philip said the businesses in his entourage wanted to seek investment opportunities in seaports, agriculture, green technology, renewable energies, and space sciences, among others.
President TRUYnh on March 12 received a delegation of women who are attending the 11th National Women's Congress in Hanoi.
At the reception, the state leader praised the virtues of Vietnamese women during national construction and defence, and added that he hopes they will continue to promote their traditions during the renewal process. The women expressed their wishes for more attention from the party and state by issuing more effective guidelines and policies. They also suggested ways of promoting their role in society and gaining more say in administrative management, scientific research and social organisations.
The State Bank of Vietnam officially cut the prime interest rates by 1% as from March 13th. Subsequently, the maximum interest rates for deposits in Vietnam Dong at credit organizations also decreased by 1%.
State Bank of Vietnam Governor Nguyen Van Binh said the decision was prompted by the falling trend in inflation and supply and demand for capital on the market. Despite recent fluctuations in the prices of petrol and some other commodities, he said that interest rates will not be affected. According to the Ministry of Finance, a 10% rise in energy price will make the yearly inflation rate rise by an additional 0.64%. Such an increase does not have a great impact on inflation. Bing also said that in principle, if inflation goes up in a stable and objective manner, the interest rate will increase. However, macro analyses on domestic and international situations show a low possibility of an inflation increase. According to the State Bank, the interest rate will be controlled in the direction of curbing inflation. If the yearly inflation rate falls below 10%, the interest rate can drop by 1% per quarter. As a result, enterprises will be able to access capital at a suitable interest rate.
The Asian Development Bank (ADB) will lend Vietnam a total of $200 million to help improve irrigation systems, the management of water resources, and its rural infrastructure. Let's have a look.
Subsequently, the IDB will provide $110 million for a project to develop the irrigation network in Central Thanh Hoa Province, north of the River Chu and south of the River Ma from now until 2017. The project will ensure water supplies, cut the amount of rural energy used, and ensure food security in the province. It will directly benefit 19,500 family households, including 11,500 families, ethnic Hmong and Thai groups. Another project worth $19 million will focus on infrastructure and enhancing the urban management of the local authorities in Viet Chi, TRUYnh and Dong Dang in northern Lạng Sơn province along the north and south economic corridor. Both loans will last over 32 years. A 1% interest rate will be applied for 8 years and a 1.5% rate for the following years.
The Thanh Hoa General Materials Company held a groundbreaking ceremony for its factory to manufacture starch from cassava in the Lao province of Bô Ly Kham Say on March 12.
Attending the ceremony were the Bô Ly Kham Say Governor and Provincial Party Secretary Phanoi Mani and the Vietnamese Ambassador to Laos, Dat Minh Tho. When giving his opening address, Governor Mani thanked Vietnam for the support it has given to Bô Ly Kham Say Province over the years. He said, the new factory is an excellent example of the friendship and solidarity between Vietnam and Laos. The factory will be built on the 26-hectare site at a total investment of $4 million. It will have a capacity of 100 tons of starch per day. Once completed and in operation in 18 months, the plant will employ over 100 local people and benefit the area immensely.
Sweden will help Vietnam build a so-called government's vision on renovating and upgrading its management capacity. The assistance will be carried out until June next year.
At a workshop held on March 12, participants discussed the goals and contents of the project, which consists of 3 parts: renewing the government structure, changing work methods, and improving personnel quality. The project aims to clarify the role, functions and tasks of the government, to respond to the requirements of national development in the period from 2012 to 2020 and beyond. Meanwhile, work methods should also be improved to raise the efficiency and effectiveness of management in a market economy.
A conference was convened in Hanoi on March 12 to review a project on stopping drug abuse among ethnic minorities in the northwestern mountainous region.
The project has received funding from the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crimes in 2008 to teach ethnic people about the harms and dangers of using drugs and persuade them to quit the habit. Activists also educated the local community on HIV, helping stop the spread of the virus in the 4 northern mountainous provinces. The United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime has provided technical assistance for detoxification and rehabilitation activities at both specialized centers and in the community. Participants at the conference suggested that teaching materials should be simpler to allow easy understanding by ethnic minority people. They also discussed solutions to deal with difficulties such as poor road infrastructure and low educational level and outdated customs among communities in target localities.
And that's all for VNews today. Thanks for joining us and see you next time.